Hi, I'm Jon Casselberry. For those of you who may have been living under a rock in the Appalachian Trail for the past few years, you might not know who I am. Let me tell you. I am Jon Casselberry, and I am running for Covenant College's freshman student, some really awesome office. You want to vote for me? I once heard of a small African child named Juan Pablo who was horribly attacked by a rabid otter. I decided when I heard of this child's plight that I needed to give him both of my kidneys so that he could live a reasonably normal life. I did it because I care.
Jon Casselberry knows that America's in a quagmire right now. He knows that there's an amalgamation of evil, and I think he'll bring a proliferation of good. He's not like that black guy running. I'm not gonna say his name right now because it's not pertinent. But I know that Casselberry he's a solid guy. He's like me. He knows what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about.
My dad was a Virginia turd farmer, so I understand the plight of the little man. I understand that it can be difficult to really get through the day whenever you're living on about $5 an hour for a family of 12.
Jon Casselberry. He's rich, white, likes guns, votes Republican. He's even Presbyterian. He must be God's candidate.
I invented NASCAR, cured AIDS, and sometimes banned Asians for making pizza.
I know that Jon Casselberry cares about old people. If he didn't, then who would? I think that's awesome.
You can learn to tell from these sweet glasses I'm wearing, I'm a bro. And representing the bro population of Covenant College in America, I just gotta let you know that Jon Casselberry, even though he may seem like a D, act like a D, walk like a D, he's actually one pretty fly dude. You do want to vote for him.
I know Jon Casselberry. I know that Jon Casselberry will not use the internet like some other opponents of his to exploit his constituents. I know that Jon Casselberry is a real sincere guy. He knows what he's talking about.
As your president, I promise you that I will never work above my ability. My wife's grandparents were Swiss bankers, so I know what it's like to have more money than you can spend. I understand the plight of having too much cash.
We're divided right now, America. We don't need to be dividers. Casselberry is not a divider. He's a unificator.
When I watched The Lion King for the first time when I was 2 years old and saw Simba being lifted up with all the multitudes of animals, I thought of myself and all the hope that I could bring my countrymen.
I think he's the best candidate I've ever seen. I really do. I think he's the best I've ever seen.
We are
A community
Of hope.
Stand up.
Stand up.
For change.
For change.
Change.
We are
A community.
of hope.
Of hope.
We are a community of hope.
We are
one. I'm Jon Casselberry. I approve this message. For the rest of you guys who may not quite be convinced by my awesome credentials, I'd just like to give you a couple of reasons why I think that I actually could do the job of freshman class president and why I would appreciate it if you'd vote for me. First, I believe that I would do my best to lead as a servant. I also would do everything I could to really understand the place of the freshman class and to really understand your needs and what our class needs as a whole. I believe that I am well suited to be able to really be in touch with the rest of the freshman class. And I really would take the job seriously and would appreciate any of you who would like to vote for me. Thank you.